The worldwide number of COVID-19 deaths has crossed 652,000, while over 16.4 million cases. In the US, 1,075 more people have died, while over 54,000 people tested positive in the last 24 hours. The country's death toll has exceeded 148,000, while infections tally nears 4.3 million. More in this report.
With hundreds of thousands getting infected every day across the globe, the World Health Organization has warned the pandemic is accelerating. California is the latest of the U.S. states that have now run out of healthcare facilities and professionals as cases hit the roof. After Brazil and Mexico suffering the worst in Latin America, cases and deaths in Venezuela are now rising to unprecedented levels. But the country, already reeling from an economic crisis, has limited options when it comes to reimposing restrictions.
Venezuela is in default with the bank for just over $700 million. The rules of the bank mean that when there is a default of that size, there is absolutely nothing we can do.
The second wave of the new coronavirus is now gripping Europe as countries reimpose several restrictions. Calling London's 14-day quarantine decision unjust, Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez appealed to the regional countries not to cut travel ties.
Before we reproach each other, let's try to find a balance where, above all, the British authorities base their decision on the cumulative incidence, that is to say, on the evolution of the epidemic in these territories which are tourist destinations, which I insist are safe for British tourists.
China recorded 68 new cases, the highest daily figure since April, due to clusters in 3 separate regions. In Indonesia, the total number of cases has topped 100,000. Over in Australia, while the pace of the outbreak in Victoria refuses to slow down, new clusters emerging in Melbourne have added to the government's worries.